my channel. Today is day 4, which is the 4th of July. So we celebrate the 4th of July in the United States. So it's usually red, white, and blue. And the first thing that I thought about was to grab my napkins. So I grabbed my napkin box and I'm hoping to find some red, white, and blue something or other in here to use as the background. And the prompt today is tickets and tags. And I grabbed my ticket punch thing here that I got from Stampin' Up. I pulled out this one from Stampin' Up as well. And then I got recently, I have an old tag. I don't know if this is the old one. And then I bought the new one. So this is what it looks like. So there, this one is from Stampin' Up. So I'm going to use that for my tags. So let me open up this napkin box. I have it in these boxes from Michael's. And I keep shoving napkins in here. So let's see what we have. I have a ton of napkins. So the box is like really filling up. So I'm looking for something red, white, and blue. And here is perfect. So here's the stars. So I'm going to grab this. And I also got some adhesive strips that I bought when I was learning how to do napkins. I think it's easier than using Mod Podge or whatever. So this is just double-sided sticker paper. I'll pull that out, and I'm going to pull one of these out. Okay, so we're going to open to day 4, which is this one here. And I noticed that the napkin does not fit. Let me get my page, because it is, I think, 9 long or something like that. So, and then I'm thinking that maybe I should make a pocket to put my tags in. So I thought that would be really cool. But first I want to do the background. So I'm going to take the paper napkin. It has layers on it. And this is from the Dollar Tree, so it should only have like 1 layer. I'm hoping. Last time it had 2 layers. So right here is the first layer. So I'm going to take that off. And the last time I did this, I had an extra layer on here. So I don't know. So now this I throw out. Okay, so now this may have another layer on it. I don't know. So we're going to keep playing with it. Last time it did a very thin layer. So I'm going to try to play with it to see if there's another layer. I think there is. So let's see. Because last time when I stuck it on my double-sided adhesive, it did not work because I had the extra layer. And I believe I might have to use my tweezers because it's not pulling, but I don't know if there's an extra layer on here. Okay, so I don't think there was an extra layer, so I am going to cut a strip of this double-sided adhesive to less than 4 because the width is 4 on my thing. So I'm going to go a little smidgen less than 4, so I have a little bit. I'm going to go like 3 3/4. So let's cut that. So now I have a piece to work with, and let's double check that it's going to fit on my page. So we're going to, sorry about Mojo. He is awake and talking to Mila. Yeah, I think that's going to work. I have some room on the top and the bottom. I'm going to move it actually up because I'm going to put a pocket on the bottom. So, yeah, so that will work. And now, move this out of the way. And I am going to adhere this to this star napkin. And as I said, there's 2 sides on this thing. So I'm going to use my tweezer. I have such a hard time with these things that I always have to use the tweezer to get it working. Oh, here we go. Okay, so I got one side off. All right, so now when I pull this off, this side is sticky, like a sticker. So I'm gonna stick that to this napkin. And I hope that I don't waste it like last time. All right. Okay. And I have learned that if you use water, I have a jar of water here. If you use water, you can put water here like this. It should tear off. Very nicely. So let's pull it, and look how nice that comes off. All right, so we'll put that aside. I do have a little bit extra here. I'm gonna cut that extra bit off. Okay. And I think I have extra bit on the top. Okay, now smooth this down. I have this thing from the Dollar Tree. And just smooth it all the way down so it's nice and flat. Okay, so now it's a sticker, and I'm going to take my book and I'm going to glue it down to the page. So I have to get the other side of the adhesive off. My dogs are fighting. See this adhesive now on that side. So I'm going to pull this off very carefully. And now it is a sticker. And, oh, this is hard to do. All right, I'm going to put it this way. All right, so now it's a huge sticker, and I'm going to stick it down. All right, so now I have my background, and now I'm going to look in my scraps for red, white, and blue, something to do a pocket with. I'll be back. So sitting on my desk, I had an envelope that I didn't use from yesterday, and instead of putting it away, I figured maybe I would make a pocket here and do it halfway. And then I pulled a whole bunch of fabrics that I had, red, white, and blue, and some trims. So I had this really pretty trim here. I had this nice blue fabric, this red fabric. I love this blue fabric because I did get Mojo, and both dogs are going to my mom's today. So I figured maybe I would use this. I have this blue stars, I have this red, and I have this red, and then I have this from the Dollar Tree. So, oh, and I also have this navy blue type thing that I pulled out. So these were all scraps in my scrap bin, and some ribbons from my ribbon drawer. So I am going to make a pocket here, and then I will make some tags using these fabrics. I'm going to go to my sewing machine. I am going to close this, and I was thinking I could go left or right, but I cover up too much. I figured I would go this way and put the tags in this way on the top. So that's, yeah, I'm going to lose some of this tag. You know what? Maybe I can make two. I think I'm going to make two out of this envelope. Let's see how that goes. Okay, so I am going to cut this envelope in 4 by the 4 mark. So let's cut this in half. I gotta glue it together first. So I'm gluing together the envelope. All right, so I'm going to cut it in half at the 4 mark, but I don't want it at the 4. No. Do I want the 4 height? No. Yeah, 4. I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut it at 4 the long way. Okay. A smidgen less than 4 because I want the thing to fold. And now I have 2 pockets here. Can't get it open. All right, so now I have 2 openings. I have an opening here and an opening here. And let's see if this will fit on the page. So I'm going to put this big pocket down here, right? And then this pocket will go up here. And I could put little tags in that and big tags in this one. And I'm going to decorate it. So I definitely want to use this Dollar Tree ribbon that I got. And look at that. It covers it up. That covers the top one. Right? That's cool. I'm just going to use a Mod Podge. No, I'm going to use fabric tack to put this down. Fabric tack, if I could find it. So I'm just going to put fabric tack on here and cover up this envelope. And hopefully it will work. Okay, and then I'm just going to use this ribbon right on top. It's very wet. Okay, so I have 1 pocket, and I'm just going to turn it over and cut it off and use fabric scissors, not paper scissors, because it is ribbon. Okay, and put that away so I don't get confused. And there is my first pocket. Pretty neat, and that will go on the top of the page. The second pocket I want to use, I think I'm going to use a few. I definitely want to use this boy fabric. And I could do the same thing and maybe put this red trim, or should I do white? Let's see what it looks like. Oh, I could get the bag open. And maybe I will go to my sewing machine and sew it on. No, I'm going to use fabric tack because if I sew it on, it will close the thing. Red or white? Let's see. Ooh, I could use both. No, let's use, I don't know. I think I'm going to go with the red. Should I put another piece of fabric underneath? If I put another piece of fabric underneath, like that, and then use the white. Okay, so I'm gonna figure out what I'm doing and then I'll be back. Okay, so I figured I would put the dog print on the bottom, and I cut some of this ribbon off on the top, and I like it how it looks. Just gonna cut this off from the Dollar Tree so it matches the top one. And I'm just gonna glue that down and cut the excess off. Okay, so now it's time to make tags. The tag punches are 2 inches, so I'm going to take regular cardstock and cut strips of 2 inches to make little tabs. So I got one strip, and then we'll do another one. Might as well use up all the paper here. I'm going to make 3 strips. And these are going to be too long. Let's see what they look like on the page. So they are going to be too long. I want it to be about here so it sticks out. So we'll cut this in half. So how many inches is that? I'm going to cut it by 3 by 4. All right, so 2 by 4s I'm going to make the tags. 2 by 4. This is a little higher. I'm not used to my new trimmer here because there's a edge here. I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna cut that there. It has to go out this way. Unless I have the machine upside down, I don't know. All right, so now I have a few tabs here. Tags. Some of them are longer. Here's the 4 inches. Okay, so that's that. And I want to use these tags that I have. And I got 2 different ones, so I could put it in there and punch. And then you have a nice tag. And let's try the other one. So they do look different. So one has a scallop edge and one has a different type edge. So I'm going to stick that in there and make the punch. All right, so there are 2 different ones. I'm going to make more and I will be back. Okay, so I have 6 tags, 3 on the bottom and bigger ones, and 3 on the top, which were 4 by 2. And I punched them all out. And my thing is, today's the 4th of July, so I figured I could do a tag for each child. I have triplets. And I'm going to do a tag for each dog because they're going to my parents' house today, and a tag for me and my husband. So that's what I'm going to do. So I pulled out my red barn door and faded jeans to ink the edges. And how I store these little things underneath so I can use it and smudge around. So yeah, so here is my dauber thing. I'm gonna do red for the girls and blue for the boys. So I need 2 girls. I'm gonna do, so I don't get confused here, I need 2 red. So let's put this on. And where is my mat? I'm just gonna use this. I'm gonna use this plastic board from the Dollar Tree so it doesn't mess up my desk. So that's one, and then I need another one. And then Mila needs one. So we'll do a smaller tag for Mila. And I'll do Mojo will get a blue one, and I will get a blue one. All right, so I have a red one. So now I'm going to switch to blue. And you just take this off and stick it on the back. It's just Velcroed on. And here's my blue. I used it before. So let's make a blue one. All right, so that's that blue one. I need two blue ones here. Now I was thinking I have all this fabric. I need to use it on the tags. They're sitting all here. So that's the bottom. All right, so that is that. All right, so now I was thinking if I could cut the strip off here. Will this work? If I stick it into the tag. Yeah, I think that works. So I stuck it into the tag, but I don't think I could tie it. So what I'm going to do is use my tiny attacher. I thought that would be cute. There you go. So that's the blue one for the puppy. And then I need, oh, I don't have a pink one. So this will be Mojo's tag. And then this is Mila's tag. I'm going to put a blue tag on hers anyway because I don't have a pink puppy print. So we're going to put the blue on her anyway. Just because it's dog print. It looks pretty good with the red. All right, so I'm going to staple that on. All right, so that will be Mila's tag. And then I'm going to use some of my other ones here that I have. Let's do a red on this one. Where is the end of it? Okay. I'm just doing the same exact thing. I think I should have made it smaller. And just attaching it with the stapler. So there's my 3 tags for the bottom. And let's see how they fit. And let's put the red in the middle. There's my blue. my blue there. So that's cool. All right, so now the top ones. I have one for my two daughters and my son. And I think I'm going to do this fabric because I have the red and the blue. So let's use 2 red and 1 piece of blue because it's matching. All right, and I'm going to do the same exact thing and put these in and put the staple on. Okay, so I have all 3 already done. I'm putting the red in the top. They do stick out of the top, but that's not bad. That's pretty cool. So later tonight I can journal and put photos of them on that thing. I do have to date it. And I think the page is done. So yeah, it does stick out the top, but that's pretty cool. All right, so that's it for today. I am done, and thank you for watching. Have a great 4th of July, and I will see you in another video. Bye.